What's good, family? We back in the building. Listen, we got some serious shit to talk about today. The emasculation of the black male is probably the biggest tool they've been using in this industry for the past for decades, and there's history behind it. This goes back to the slavery days. We're talking buck breaking. We're gonna keep it clean here, but if you want to look into what that is, buck breaking, look it up. You'll see it. They took the strongest slave out there and emasculated him in front of everybody. If you're following what I'm putting down, they got inside of the man's cheeks. They got inside of his cheeks. Listen, what brought me to this video today is these rappers, man. These rappers, you got a bunch of these rappers, and just as years go on, you see it just gets more and more in your face. You got rappers. See, this is how the industry plays. This is how they play it. This is how they play it, right? They're going to use the rapper, right? The rapper in the black community is probably, it's not supposed to be this way, but the rapper in the black community is the strongest black figure as a man that we have in the black community, even though it should be fathers, even though it should be warehouse workers, even though it should be dudes that's out here, HVAC, military, soldiers, police. Those should be the strongest figures, but I digress. The strongest figures in the black community is rappers. So what are they doing? They using the men that black people look at to be the strongest men out there, and they got them doing all this feminine, flamboyant, fruity stuff. You got NBA Youngboy, the gun-toting man, that murder man, he called himself. He talking about he got 12 bodies. So in the black community, they view the hardest people as people that kill people. So they got to do with 12 bodies. Now he painting his nails. You got dudes like Drake painting their nails. You go into the acting industry. You got black men out here, before they end up getting big roles in Hollywood, they got to get the role in the dress. You got Marlon Wayans in the dress and white chicks. You got Jamie Foxx in the dress on the Jamie Foxx show. You got Martin Lawrence in the dress on Martin. You got Tyler Perry in the dress in Medea. Kevin Hart in the dress. The list goes on. Listen, black men, they want to take your masculinity in any which way possible. They're going to take it in any which way possible. Because they know if we were to use our power and use everything, where it would take us as a community, nobody would be able to stop us. So that's why they use the men, because it all starts with the men. Since in the Bible, they say the shit starts with in Adam and Eve. Eve was taken from the rib of Adam. Listen, it all starts with us as men. As men, we got to keep our masculinity and fight for it and keep our dignity. But in this industry, they're going to show a lot of people, and it brainwashes the youth. It's going to show a lot of dudes out here taking a fruity path. You know what I'm saying? Painting their nails, calling men bae, calling men daddy. You got Puff Daddy out here calling Meek daddy, calling men daddy, doing fruity shit, all for a check. A lot of these dudes, they strip them of their masculinity. They stripped them of their masculinity all for $1. And these dudes, we got a lot of females looking up, all these females lusting for these dudes. Listen, as a black community, we so backwards right now. We so messed up right now. You got dudes like NBA Youngboy running around with fingernail polish on his nails. That's a dude we supposed to shame. But instead, if he was to walk outside, you would see hundreds of black women willing to walk on their knees, crawl for that man. We got black women out here fiending for a feminine dude. That's where we are in the black community right now. A lot of the women, they don't even want masculine men. They like these sassy dudes. They like these feminine dudes. This is why I tell y'all, focus on yourself right now in the game. I make this content for a lot of people my age and younger. Focus on yourself right now, because see, in the black community and men in general, they view a lot of men's value in how many women they can get. No, a lot of these women is messed up in the head. You got women out here that are going crazy for a dude like Drake. Drake is the most feminine dude we see in the rap industry right now. Sitting there on every song crying, he painting his nails. No. Why would you care about what these females think? when they don't even know what a masculine dude is. Most of these women hate their fathers because a lot of the women that hate their fathers is probably their fathers was a very masculine man and it wasn't going for no bullshit. And because the daughter wasn't able to do what she wanted to do and walk all over him, she don't like him. So now she goes into the dating world and it's the same exact thing. If there's a man that she cannot walk all over, she don't like this man because he's too masculine. We got to keep our masculinity. All of y'all young men, man, don't touch, man. Listen, man. Then they going to use any type of way to justify this shit. Oh, rock stars used to do it. It's just a job. They dressing up as women as a job. They getting a bag for it. No, the bag don't mean nothing if it costs your soul. Imagine your father come home after work when you was a child and say, son, today I had to put on lipstick. I had to put on lipstick today, son. I had to put on lipstick today. I had to put on a wig. I had to act like Shanae. I had to act like Shanae before I could be Martin. I had to act like Medea before I could own BET. I had to act like a hoe. No. You keep your masculinity at all costs. It don't matter if you got $1 in your pocket. Be the most masculine man you could be. They want us to be feminized and sassy. Nah, we not going for that. If you're on this channel, man, we got strong wrists. They want men out here with flappy wrists, man. No, we not going for none of that. We not going for none of that. You got dudes like NBA Youngboy making songs with Lil Nas X. Then they're going to talk about what's the problem with making a song with a gay man. Nah, that's not the issue. The issue is you making a song with a dude that's pushing a feminine agenda. A feminine agenda. There's no problem with being LGBT. I have the problem when they take black men and they demasculate them at any chance they can get. It's in all these industries. Dudes out here debating with women on podcasts. That's a feminine thing too. As men, we're supposed to set orders, set standards, get on your own podcast. Do not get on a podcast with a woman to then debate with her. Everybody knows your father should have told you from young. You should have seen from young. You'll never win arguing with a female. You got people throwing purses at Drake at his concert. Rightfully so. You act like a hoe. So hell yeah, we gonna throw a purse. Use that purse. Whoever threw the purse at Drake, man, shout out to you. We got to show these people what they doing, man. This is real. This is real, man. We got young boys out here, don't even know they self just yet, but they classify it as another gender. Nah, we not going for that. We not going for that. Every single day, we stray further and further away from God. We not going for that on this channel. If you on this channel, we 10 toes down on our masculinity. We masculine men, and we're going to die masculine men on this channel. This is real shit we talking about, man. Listen. Keep your masculinity. Do not sell out for $1. The biggest way they're gonna do it is throw money in your face. Throw money in your face. Talk about this. Throw money in your face. Kevin Samuels was first helping out men. But what happened? They threw money in his face to go bash women. That's feminine. Why don't you stay helping men and let women help women? Iron sharpens iron. Why the hell are you talking to women about what they need to do? Tell men what they need to do. And it might help the woman because it all starts with the man. Once the man is on his shit, the woman gonna follow. But instead, they threw the bag in Kevin Samuels' face. They threw the bag in his face. To now talk about women. Now he's in a feminine role. Y'all think the emasculation is just the dudes painting their nails or walking around with purses. No, talking about women, feminine trait. Talking about how they get women, feminine trait. AMS, stethoscope, all that, that's feminine. Yes, it's feminine. I don't give a damn. It's feminine. How's it feminine? Well, listen, if we seeing millions and millions of videos on YouTube, right? Millions and millions of videos on YouTube, right? About how to get women, how to text a woman, how to take a woman out on a date, how to get her to do this, how to do that. You are only putting the woman on now a pedestal. Not to say that women are dirt. No, what I'm saying is you are now training dudes. If you see dudes constantly watching this content, what are they subconsciously doing? They are putting women over them. That is emasculine. To now, they want men to be putting their whole entire time into the woman, which is now putting the woman in a power standpoint, which is now emasculating you, because you as a masculine man, you're supposed to stand 10 toes alone, and the woman is just supposed to follow. If she rock with you, she rock with you. She don't, she don't. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Keep your masculinity as a black man first. If you're not black, still keep your masculinity at all costs. But right now, they trying to kill us as black men. They're trying to take all of our masculinity in whichever way, shape, or form they could get it. And we not going back down. We not going back down. You got to turn your eyes at all these entertainers selling out for the bag. Jamie Foxx dressing up like a woman. Kevin Hart, Terry Crews, all of these dudes, man, they soft, they hoes. Let them stay out there, man. Don't pay them no respect. Pay them no respect. NBA YoungBoy, pay him no respect. Pay him no playtime on your playlist. We gotta start blacklisting all of these dudes in the industry that are selling out, that are emasculating themselves and other black men, all for the bag.